Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Real Hood Shit. I'm your host Kiera, and today we're gonna be talking about life. You know, I want y'all to come to the place in your life when you're able to accept that life does not happen to you, but it does happen through you. What I mean by that is your life, the totality of your life is 100% the choices you make. Whether it's a good choice or a bad choice, whether it makes good consequences or bad consequences, your life is your choice. Which also means that everything that happens in your life is your fault. You definitely had something to do with it. Even the most fucked up shit that you can't really understand why it happened, there was a reason. There are some things that are just totally beyond our control. I'm not speaking about those things. I'm speaking about the things that keep us in mental bondage and self-sabotage. I'm not talking about molestation. I'm not talking about that. So if you're coming here with those glasses on, this isn't the conversation for you. A lot of us, every year, we're cleaning out our social media pages. We getting rid of all the haters. We getting rid of all the lookers and onlookers and people that don't support us. And we cutting folks off. Every time you turn around, cutting somebody off. Oh, it's cutting season. I need to get these folks from around me. They ain't doing me right. You're not doing you right either. That's why they not doing you right. I know. Sit with it for a minute. You're not doing you right. Oh, this man, he don't respect me. He don't love me. He don't pay attention to me. He don't care about me. I can't trust him. You don't love yourself. You don't care about yourself. You don't pay attention to yourself. And that's why you're able to accept those things from another person. Let's talk about it. Let's really get into it. You know, I have said many times over many podcasts that, you know, the the relationship I had with my son's dad was like terrible as fuck. It was a horrible ass relationship, but I was a horrible ass person back then. I didn't have no boundaries. I didn't have no love for myself. I didn't have no respect for myself. I didn't have the belief in myself that I could have anything more than what I had. And that's why I was settling for that stuff. Just being real, just being honest. Like, looking back over those things and looking back over my life, it's so cringy. It's so cringy that I just wanted desperately for people to accept me. So I was doing anything and everything in order to fit in with folks. And I just never fit in because I was never supposed to. I was never supposed to. And I'm sitting up here fighting for seats at tables that I shouldn't even be trying to fucking sit at. Just breaking my own heart. And then walking around angry at the world and at everybody around me because I thought it was their fault. That the things that they were doing to me was, you know, a reflection of me. It took me 20 7 years to really, really and fully understand that how people treat me have absolutely nothing to do with me. And I learned that lesson in one of the best, if not the best relationships that I've ever been in. Because it was hard at first. It was so hard at first. We all have a choice. We all have a choice. And it's those choices that shape who we are, what we do, what we allow, what we accept, what we like, what we don't like. All those things come from the choices that we make. We have the power to change our lives radically and exponentially. We also have the power to derail our lives and send ourselves plummeting into depression, debt, jail, hell, heaven, whatever you believe or wherever you think you go when you die. You know, I just want to let you know that it is okay to be fully and totally accountable for your life. It's okay for you to be the person that's always to blame, because you are. If you fat and you overweight and you want to lose weight and you're angry because you're not working out, that's a choice you made. That's a choice you made. And I'm saying this to you because I'm saying it to myself. Because I have this thing where I feel some type of way about my stomach. I love my body shape, but I feel some type of way about my stomach. And it's really tied to the fact that my stomach wasn't hanging until I got pregnant. And the way that they did my C-section, I don't think that they reattached to my abdominal muscles the way that they should have. I have very, 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 very low core strength tolerance, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. I mean, I could put my massage therapist hat on, but that's not what I want to do right now. My muscles they don't contract like they should. So I wasn't able to have that snapback. And my stomach is really my only issue with my body, but it's not only because I had a child, it's also because your girl gonna eat. And I'm not going to push back from the table. I'm going to eat what I want to eat, when I want to eat, how I want to eat it. And I dare you to say something to me about it. Because like I said, it's my choice. It's my body and my decision. You're angry and you're depressed and you're frustrated all the time and you think that it's your environment. What if I told you that it's because you don't know how to let go, that you angry and you depressed? What if I told you that you was anxious because you trying to handle tomorrow on today, and it's really not your damn business? So you sending your nervous system into overdrive and you frying your neurons because you trying to be Doctor Strange and manipulate time and shit. It's not your time to be worried about that. Because if today was tomorrow, then you would be handling tomorrow today. Right or wrong. Can we talk about how you're depressed because you don't know how to let go of the things that have happened to you? So you replay them over and over and over and over and over in your mind and work yourself up to a place where you don't know whether you going or you coming. Or what about the fear that you have that you're not good enough, or you can't be good enough, or you won't be good enough, so you just don't start and you just don't attempt to do things, and you become stagnant, and it pisses you off because everybody around you is elevating and you want to elevate too. You gotta make the decision to elevate. You gotta put down the TV some and be with yourself in the quiet. You're gonna have to skip going out for drinks with your homegirls and go sit with yourself in the park and learn how to observe your thoughts but not let them consume you. Or maybe, just maybe, you're someone who's like me that was in a relationship and you was miserable. Well, I mean, all of these scenarios is for somebody like me because I can only talk to y'all about what I done been through, what I done overcame, and how I overcame it. I don't talk about nothing I don't know. Um, Maybe you're in a relationship and you feel like you not being heard, and you feel like you not being understood, and you feel like this person is just out to make your life as hard as possible. And it's not even really that. It's the fact that you are giving your power away to somebody else to make you feel away. Number one. Number two, the things that you're saying they're not doing to you, they're not doing for you, are the things that you're doing to yourself. You not keeping your word with yourself, so you think everybody's lying to you. You not staying on your schedule for yourself, or you not keeping up with your routine for yourself, so you feel like people don't spend enough time with you, or they don't prioritize you. You don't feel like you're being heard or understood, but you haven't taken the time out to listen to yourself and rest when you need to rest, and work when you need to work, and be still when you need to be still, instead of trying to be all of these things for all of these people. How about being some of that stuff to yourself? But you would have to choose you. You would have to choose that. It all boils down to choices. The choices we make in order to get what we want. We create our reality with the choices that we make. You know that you want to save money, so start saving your money. But when you come across something that you know you want and it's gonna take a portion of your savings, you got a decision to make. Are are you more interested in instant gratification, or are you okay with taking your time to get everything that you desire? It's a choice. Do you choose to honor yourself by putting yourself first and your needs first? Do you choose to give yourself all the things that you want someone else to give you? Because if I'm being totally honest, I didn't really get what I wanted until I gave myself what I wanted. Because I am ultimately the teacher for the people, the places, the things, and the situations, in my life. So if I show the people in my life that my meditative practice is a priority, they know not to bother me when I'm meditating. If I show them that I buy myself fresh cut flowers once a week, then they might go out and buy me some too one of these weeks. Or if I show myself the respect enough to set a routine and stick to it, I teach them that this is how it's going to be. This is the way that I need to be treated. This is how I need to be loved. This is how I need to be respected and cherished. But it all starts with you. You have to choose you in every situation and in all situations. You have to always choose yourself. It doesn't matter how much you love your husband. It doesn't matter how much you love your wife. It doesn't matter how much you love your children. It doesn't matter how much you love your friends. It doesn't matter how much you love your family. It doesn't matter how much you love anybody. You have to always choose you. Always. Because all those people have the option to leave you. You can never leave yourself. But these people aren't going to be there with you when shit hits the fan. It's going to be you. Nobody's going to have to answer to a higher power if you believe in that about the things that you've done in your lifetime. You're the only person that can do that. That's why it's so important to understand that your accountability is your power. Understanding that nothing in your life says go unless you check off on it. Once you're able to embrace that mind frame and that mind state, it makes relating to people, places, and things a whole lot better. Because you set the tone. They don't set the tone. You set the tone. It's all about you. You have the choice. You have the power. You have the authority. You have the glory. You got it all. You got it all. Everything that happens to you is definitely connected to the choices that you've made. Those choices are your power. Being able to hold yourself accountable and not judge yourself is power. And I want to empower you today. I want to encourage you to decide to choose yourself. And know that when you choose yourself, you are choosing your best life. Every decision you make from the point of deciding that it's your life will help you get that much closer to the life that you knew that you always deserved. Life doesn't happen to you. It happens through you. And you've got all the power. So use it to your advantage. Until next time, y'all.